Hi, you're watching Take 5. I'm Aditi Prasad. The never-ending confrontation between the centre and the West Bengal government continues to escalate. Now, in the latest show of defiance, Mamata Banerjee has fired a fresh salvo at Prime Minister Narendra Modi by point-blank refusing to let go of Alapan Bandopadhyay, the state chief secretary. Now, remember, Alapan Bandopadhyay was sent on central deputation by the Modi government a few days ago. It was a very sudden order for deputation. Now, in a letter sent to the Prime Minister today, Mamata Banerjee told Modi that she is shocked and stunned by the centre's unilateral order asking Bandyopadhyay to report to the Department of Personnel and Training in New Delhi. Now, the DOPT, the Department of Personnel and Training in New Delhi, is the coordinating agency of the central government in all personnel matters. Now, in the 5-page letter, Mamata wrote that the order, that is the central government's order, came without any prior consultation with the government of West Bengal or with the concerned officer, and it does not meet any of the preconditions of the IAS or the Indian Administrative Service cadre rules and other applicable laws. Basically, she said that the order is legally untenable, historically unprecedented, and entirely unconstitutional. Now, towards the end of the letter, Mamata said that the government of West Bengal is not releasing its chief secretary at this critical hour, which is pandemic, urging the Prime Minister to withdraw or recall this decision in larger public interest to the people in West Bengal. Now, meanwhile, the centre is, of course, also not backing off from this latest confrontation. They've already said that they will initiate disciplinary action against Bandyopadhyay after he really failed to report to the GOPT in Delhi today, this morning, as per the order. Now, for those who are not aware of the background to this latest powwow between the centre and the state of West Bengal, I'll quickly explain. Some days ago, Mamata Banerjee and her top officials allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly, humiliated PM Modi by first keeping him waiting for half an hour and then refusing to attend the full Cyclone review meeting in the aftermath of Yaas. Now, it seems that the chief secretary did not make the scheduled presentation to the Prime Minister. Instead, he accompanied Mamata for her meeting at Digha, a cyclone-ravaged area in the state. Now, that very same evening, an order was sent to Bandyopadhyay that he was being transferred and ordered to report to Delhi on deputation on May 31st, that is today. Now, by point blank refusing to release the chief secretary, that's what Mamata has said in her letter, she has openly mocked and challenged the limits of Delhi's powers. Now, technically, the centre has the right to transfer any IAS or IPS officer on deputation. But talk to any independent observer, they say that the centre is overplaying its hand in this case and there is an appearance of being vindictive. There is also a custom that an officer will not be deputed against his or her own will. Now, incidentally, the chief secretary was scheduled to retire today and he was given a 3-month extension in view of the pandemic. He's been handling the pandemic in West Bengal and is Mamata's right-hand man in the COVID response over the last several months. So how does it make sense to transfer an officer who has just gotten a 3-month extension? And while political bickerings cannot really be avoided in a multi-party democracy, why involve bureaucrats in that who really are merely following the orders of their political bosses? In December 2020, remember, the convoy of BJP President JP Nadda was attacked during his visit to Bengal. Even then, the centre had summarily ordered 3 senior IPS officers from West Bengal on deputation to Delhi. Now, that demand was also rejected by Mamata Banerjee. Now, it seems that a repeat farce is being played out now in the case of Alapan Bandopadhyay, and that too in the times of a very devastating pandemic. It is time that saner minds prevail and this ugly war of political egos is really toned down.